So for a lot of you, the word networking means that you're going to go hide under the bed. Most agents are pretty much known for their ability to charm and chat once they're in the middle of the negotiation. The idea of real estate networking, however, for some reason, just throws us into a tizzy. We want to avoid it like a trip to the dentist. The truth is, networking itself is critical and it's a major component to running your real estate business. It expands your sphere of influence. It allows you to collect industry relevant information, generates leads, and it tells you what your competition's doing, quite honestly. Up to your networking game, but I've put together a list of my favorites, especially some easy to follow tips, the things that you can do. And beauty of it is, for those of you that haven't captured this understanding of this workflow motion for your business yet, there's some good pointers in here on getting you started. So let's make life easy, shall we? Networking itself is a lifestyle change. And I don't mean networking in a hollow, handing out business cards at your kid's baseball game kind of way. When you network, your goal has to always be on the lookout for ways to make a connection with another person. It needs to be done thoughtfully. Your kid's baseball game can be a great place to do this, but you need to be doing more than just looking for that first handshake. Get to know the team parents, team sponsorship, get to know the coaches, extend the sphere of influence, the people that you have an understanding with of what you do in real estate, how well you play the real estate game yourself, and how they can take advantage of that with you. You don't have to saddle up to the pitcher's mom with a new listing flyer. Instead, use these as opportunities so that you can organically ensure that people know your business and that you're always available to help. And if you're doing all the social media stuff we've been teaching you, put that in front of them too. Give them a couple of links. Let them get advice so that you're working when you're not there being present with them. This is going to extend to every area of your life: a book club, parent-teacher organizations, pickleball teams, alumni, neighborhood groups, happy hours, those are the more fun ones, and the ever classic network activity, golf. Um, Utilizing your spouse's employment and what they do to be able to get in touch with more people. Sometimes that makes it even easier so that you are a secondhand resource for everybody that knows your spouse and what they do and how they can leverage your knowledge. Look for some ways that you can help. As a real estate professional, specialized training, tons of experience, you got all that in the bag. You're one of the most informed people in the room, typically. You know about schools, you know about development projects, you know about zoning, design trends, pricing, interest rates, hot new restaurants. You know a ton of people that are good at connecting people with others. You even understand your community's history and how you can help predict its future, probably better than most of the people that are on the city council. That's going to put you in a very unique position to be helpful. So I want you to think of networking as looking to offer to help someone else. This could mean offering to write recommendations and reviews, carry some groceries, host some informational meetings with some of the young people on a career search, volunteer at a local school, sponsor teams, serve on a nonprofit board, plan community events. In Tampa, we deal with a lot of flooding and storm surge and those kinds of things. Plenty of opportunity to serve a community in mitigation planning and beach cleanup and stuff like that. Find out what hits your community the hardest and become a part of it. Become a positive resolution to it. All these boards are going to attract lots of agents that are eager to improve their community with a simple real estate specific perspective. But not only offering helps you demonstrate your abilities, your skills, your experience, and mostly your generosity, but it's also going to help build a loyalty. It's going to help put that goodness out there that typically circles back. In preparation, if you treat every interaction as an opportunity to meet, connect, be helpful, you're going to always be ready with your elevator pitch. You might even need several versions of it, one for a kid's sporting event, one for a luxury real estate conference, one for when you're in line at the grocery store. But make sure you can explain not only your work, but also what's the unique value that you actually bring. Your pitch has to include what sets you apart. What are your special skills? What experience do you offer? Bonus points for practicing pitches with friends, family, and fellow agents, or in front of the mirror if that's the first thing that you can get a hold of. There are lots of elevator pitch out there. Heck, you can, if you're not using AI already, you should be. But certainly you can Google or YouTube 101 different real estate pitches that are out there. And believe me, there are plenty of scripts that you can just reuse. No point in recreating the wheel if you can find a good one on your own with a simple search. And then you need to set some networking expectations. Chances are you're not going to sell a house today to someone that you just met at the grocery store this morning. But let's say you add that person to your email list. They start receiving your monthly newsletters. A year later, they actually want to buy that house and they give you a call. They remember you. Fantastic. But not every person that you meet is going to become a client.